What's up, YouTube? This is Sleepy Jirachi, and this is my first ever on YouTube Wi-Fi battle. This is against Unholy Gastrodon or Christian. I will link both their channel and Twitter below, just because I'm a super nice person. And there's not much to say. I obviously have my Jirachi that I wanted for so long to be on my competitive team. And I also have my Latios. And obviously he has Genesect, so it's not like it is a little bit of a Pokebank extravaganza. A little bit. This is my team. This is the first Pokemon so far that I have raised. These 6 are the only ones that are competitively ready, so I kind of had to use them. I also have Gastrodon, but he's not OU. And it's kind of funny because we're both using our little mascots like Gastrodon and Jirachi. So I guess you'll see how that turns out right about now. Okay, so he started out with Smirgle. Could have seen that coming. I started out with Latios. And obviously his Smirgle is Focus Sashed, so I'm not going to be able to take it out. And obviously he is going to use Spore. It's kind of a given. So I switch out into someone that I don't remember. I switch out into my Gardevoir. That's kind of gross if you think about it. Don't even think about it. Alright, so I switch out into my Gardevoir. He uses Sticky Web on my Gardevoir. And my Gardevoir is indeed a Mega Gardevoir. Amazing. So I Mega Evolve. I take him out. Thank Arceus, because he could have got spikes, he could have got stones set up, all these other crazy things. And even Web is just annoying enough. It really is. And this Genesect is going to prove to be a problem. A shiny Genesect, it completely counters Gardevoir in every single way. So I switch out into Hot Dog, the Arcanine. And this is a very unique Arcanine. This Arcanine is actually bulky. And I built him in a way that's maybe not the best. I don't know. He's not bulky to just defense or just special defense. I made him bulky in both. So I guess I'm slowly learning how he turns out. I stole that idea from Slim. And he brings out his Staraptor, uses Brave Bird. My bulky Hot Dog can survive anything. But then, of course, I use Flare Blitz. I don't know if I kill his Staraptor here. No, but I kill myself. So, there goes Hot Dog, the bulky dog. And out comes my Latios, who is still asleep. And thankfully, I believe that Staraptor, yeah, he uses Roost. And then I think he might use Brave Bird after this. I'm still asleep. Oh no, I wake up and use Psychic, and this is obviously going to take him out. Because Latios is not something to be messed with. Definitely not. So I take out his Staraptor. He sends out Hydreigon. Dragons everywhere. His Hydreigon uses Draco Meteor. Incredibly powerful. Obviously I'm weak to it. Obviously way too much for Latios to handle. He's lucky his Hydreigon was faster. And Latios is down. Unfortunately, because Latios is really big threat to him anyway. Especially his Hydreigon. And I bring out my Gardevoir, obviously, but he's not going to keep in his Hydreigon because that would be just plain silly, wouldn't it? So he's probably going to switch out to his Genesect. No, Nidoking. Oh, because Nidoking also counters with poison at least. I believe, yes, I use Moonblast. But I am, yeah, no, that didn't do much because of his poison typing. And then I take her back. The Moonblast was intended for Genesect, but I don't even know if it would do much to him. And send out my darling Jirachi, so adorable, so amazing. And he used Flamethrower. So sad. Critical hit, come on. But here comes this Iron Head. Should have took him out. It would have been nice if it did take him out. But it didn't. And that's really upsetting, so I take Jirachi back. Out comes Dusclops, who can take a Flamethrower. Yes, indeed he can. Dusclops is obviously Eviolite, obviously bulky, obviously amazing. Dusclops does pretty well for himself. He's a pretty good setup, I would say. The only thing I would say is it would be nice if he was faster, because I run Destiny Bond on him. And because he's so slow, he usually gets the Destiny Bond after he gets hit. And no one's going to kill him the second after, because no one's dumb enough to actually do that. It wouldn't make sense. And poor Jirachi. Poor darling Jirachi. Didn't even stand a chance. That wasn't a good example of him. But Nidoking does die from the burn. One day you will see how great Jirachi is. How great his stalling is. His flinch stalls. And out comes Genesect. Unfortunately, I sent out Gardevoir. Obviously awful timing. And I would really like to get a setup. Like some kind of... I'm probably maybe Galvantula. I don't know. Maybe Stones. Or Stealth Rocks. Something like that. I send out Dusclops because he can take whatever's thrown at him usually. And he obviously used U-turn because no matter what, U-turn is going to take out my Gardevoir. If I leave him in, her in. It's not a boy, thank God. And out comes Hydreigon, who I believe also can't do much. Now, Dark Pulse might actually, yeah, Dark Pulse does decent damage, but look at that, I survive and use Pain Split. Perfect timing, perfect prediction, perfect awesomeness, everything is perfect here. He uses Dark Pulse again. And I believe I use Destiny Bond, but see what I mean? He's obviously not going to kill me the second after I use Destiny Bond. He's going to withdraw, or he's going to stall, or he's going to do something. And he sends out Gastrodon. This is his main man, I believe, and I get this nice burn off, which is going to help. Definitely going to help. Just with that little damage on the side. Gastrodon is a special attacker, and special attack is what Dusclops is actually EV'd in, special defense, so that Pain Split is going to help a lot. Very much. I just lost my internet connection, but I used Destiny Bond here, hoping to hopefully take it down. Gastrodon used Mirror Coat. I didn't take it down. If he had used an attack there, I probably would have, but he used Rest. And I was actually expecting him to switch, so I went for a Will-O-Wisp hoping to burn someone else. And this actually came in handy because he had that Chesto Berry. He was a Resto Chesto, and I just burned him right over again. Dusclops is a very nice stall. Out goes Gastrodon, and in comes Hydreigon, who is much more efficient in taking out Dusclops, and I get this curse off. Which does help in the long run. It really does. I take back Dusclops because he can take a hit from most anything except for this. Send this one out because Dark Pulse is not going to do much. No, it's not. Oh, it still does a good amount of damage. But there we go with that. He's almost dead, just about, but he hangs on by that little bit, which is really annoying. He goes for another Dark Pulse, which he was already dead, and he got really good damage off, and he flinched me. So Hydreigon actually did really good against Mega Gardevoir here. That's impressive. Pretty impressive, I would say. And out comes Genesect, my perfect counter, who I think at this point I just say, screw it. Because I switch out. into Dusclops, actually. And I don't know if Dusclops is going to be able to take this U-turn that he's about to throw at me, isn't he? No, he used Flamethrower. Really? He should have used U-turn, that would have took me out. He used Flamethrower again, that takes me out. In comes Solar Panel, who you guys haven't seen all battle. And I don't think he really gets that much recognition here. He uses U-turn. Basically takes out Solar Panel. And sends in Gastrodon. Who I believe... Okay, I used Thunderbolt, what an awful idea. But I am faster than Gastrodon, right? Right. So I get that Grass Knot, but this Gastrodon is very nicely bulked. Look at that, it just took that like nothing. Took that like cake. Easily reflected that back to me. This is a nice Gastrodon, I would say. So out comes what I believe is my final Pokemon. Clearly not doing too well. And he still has his Genesect, which is major threat. I used the Shadow Ball because I think that's what would do the most damage to Genesect, just in case he switched. But he didn't, and I still took out that guy. And out comes Genesect. Better than ever, full health, whatever, uses Download, gets that attack boost. And of course goes for the U-turn. Poor Taisetsu. Precious in Japanese, by the way. I believe my Japanese isn't perfect, but... And I lose. But it was a fantastic battle. And I had a lot of fun. And yes, I am an Anastar because I like the background music. And look, it's even shining. That's fantastic. See you guys later. Thanks for watching, if you liked it, and goodbye.